RMG here, guys. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. And today I want to talk about Cyberpunk 2077 for consoles and PC. It looks like we're finally going to get this game on December the 10th after a couple delays. I'm happy that they've actually put a final date, and let's keep our fingers crossed because I think this is it. And I hope that after all the bugs and everything that they flattened or ironed out, that we're going to get our hands on it. Now, obviously, you know, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are the consoles that people are mostly going to be anticipating to play this game on, but you are going to get it on the PlayStation Pro, which I do believe it's still going to look really good and optimized for. But obviously, because the new generations are upon us and ray tracing is a thing, we're going to want to play these on, you know, the bigger, better systems that they've already released. So I can't wait to get that on the PS5, and I'm also going to get it on the PC, which is what I really wanted to talk about in regards to settings. We know that the consoles are going to be optimized to their full potential, but on the PC, you got to have certain things in order to take advantage of how it's going to look. So they've released the chart for the recommended system requirements for 2020, and the pre-release, you know, they're releasing this chart so that we have an idea of what our rigs can handle. And we have our regular system requirements, and we have our system requirements for ray tracing. So because ray tracing is upon us and it has a lot to do with, you know, our GPUs, then they want to make sure that we have the best that we can get so that we can optimize it to, you know, to look as great as it can. Honestly, looking at this chart, it's really great, but if you go on over to Tom's Hardware, where I've linked an article below about it, they go into a lot more detail about ray tracing and about recommended settings for that, and what you want to experience when it comes to, let's say, ray tracing and as the best quality visuals that you can get. Now, personally for me, I do have a pretty good rig. Right now I'm sitting with a GPU at a 2080 Ti. So I'm planning to play this game at 1440p with ray tracing, either high or ultra. And I'm going to kind of dabble in with those settings and kind of take a look at what I can do there. But basically, Tom's Hardware goes about to say that, you know, if you want ray tracing at 1440p, what they're recommending is a 3070 or a 2080 Ti with NVIDIA, and then hopefully like an RX 6800 XT, which sounds like it may give you similar performance. So with that being said, guys, also take a look at your CPUs. You know, you don't want those to bottleneck. Make sure you go over to Tom's Hardware to take a look at what the best CPUs for your rig and your best GPU settings and maybe to take advantage of this game. Because honestly, this is one of those flagship games that you really want to, you know, get as much as you can out of it. And because the visuals are just stunning, right? The visuals are just phenomenal. So it's been a highly anticipated game for such a very long time. And some people have been buying, you know, equipment to be able to run this game. So for me, as far as for me goes, 1440p ultra ray trace settings, I think is going to be the sweet spot, not only for me, but for a lot of you guys, because I don't believe a lot of us have gotten our hands on 3070 or 3080 GPUs, which are very sought after right now. And if you have those, then obviously 1440p might not be what you want to do. You're probably going to do it at 4K. Anyway, guys, let me know what you're planning on playing this on: PS5, Xbox Series X, or the PlayStation 4 or PC. Thanks so much for your time. Take care.